Okay, as you can see, I've just got there and marked out the basic colours that we need for each piece. This will give us a good basis to mix multiple oranges, purples and greens. The bottom 4 boxes we'll be using to get browns. Also looking at alternate greens. You can use black and yellow to get some fantastic greens, so I'll be showing you that after we get through this first part. So what we'll do, we'll start off with the lemon yellow, first box, and that's coming back down into Spectrum Red Deep. Being a lefty, I'll just get there and start from the base. We are working all the way through the square. You just use simple diagonal strokes to get started. And we want to go up to about halfway. Just lightening the pressure as we go. As you can see, we've got a nice good cover there. The paper is showing through in places, but that's fine for the moment. From the top, I'll do the same thing, coming down the opposite way. So far so good, you get an idea just how simple the breakdown is. Now we're going to go back in for the second layer, and for this I'm just changing my angle slightly, going for more density now, and starting to just cross over that halfway line. You can see the intensity of the colour really starting to come through pretty much straight away. Do the same with the lemon yellow. Now remember, these are both cool colours. So we've got a good body of colour going there. 2 layers, pretty straightforward. There is still a little bit of grit showing through, which is fine, because now we start blending. And for that I'm going to use the lighter of the 2 first, so the yellow going in first. And I'm just going to very lightly drag the light across the dark. You can see how that's just changing the tone and changing the colour immediately. And I've changed my angle again. And now as I pull up, we're getting that graduation of colour happening. Now I'm going to come back through with the Red Deep again. Mainly just to re-establish the red at the base. The whole point of this exercise will be to find out just how to use your paper colour to your best advantage. That's why I've gone with a neutral in the elephant, so we're just dealing with a grey, we haven't got a colour that's dominant there. And also to get a feel with how to blend your pastels without blending with fingers. You come back through with another layer of the yellow here. You can see that orange is already spreading, because I want to just feather it out. I'm changing the angle once again. You can see with every pass we're just getting a slight change. Just going to re-establish the red once again. And that gives you a good idea as to how we have to go about it. There's our basic blocking. Now with that, as you can see, I've got my warm white marked up the top and my black mark down the bottom. Using those bands that we've put in place, we're just going to very lightly drag some light into it. Just gives us a completely new range of tones to work with. I'll do the black. As I've marked, I've started it from the base, so that's where I'll be working from. With the black, be very, very light with your stroke work. And that gives us our basis. So with the last square that we worked on, we were working cool with cool in terms of the bias of the colour. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go lemon yellow through to our spectrum red. Our spectrum red's got a real kick to it, as you can see on the little sample down the bottom. So once again, same thing. And the red. You can see the intensity of the red as soon as I put it on. This is really hot red. You come back with your second pass on the yellow and to change your angle. Don't worry about edges, this is only a colour chart, so you've got a reference point for the rest of the project we'll be working on next. Now we start to blend. Yellow through the red, change your angle. Soften the line with your red there. Next pass. Essentially what you want to do, you want to have the pure colour in the top third and the bottom third, and you want the mix to be in the middle. If it helps, just put some marks there so you know where you're working. I've done quite a few of these, so I can pretty much just do it from eye. You can see there's just a slight difference as we move through. So now you get the concept, and you can see just how intense that red is. Once again, just follow that up with your passes of your warm white and your black. Open strokes will do the job, no worries. And you can see how those glazes, if we take that to a distance, will give us just that slight variation in tone without taking away too much of the colour.